Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good morning. This is today is 12 o'clock at noon on Tuesday, 15th of December 2020. I'm referring the makeup of this video based on the submission of 22 students, USM HBP RDS201. On the what I get here is this conceptual ideas video, mostly 5 minutes, 4 minutes, telling me and Dr. Frizan on your conceptual ideas for this multi-purpose buildings projects about 200 square meters in Georgetown, Penang, Malaysia. Well, the thing is, after I went through all the 22 videos from each student, this is my comments that I think for me, that I want to share with all the 22 students of this class. From my observations, only 4 students, only 4, that I think is answering on the process of design in terms of the conceptual ideas. To me, to my understandings. Because this conceptual idea is very subjective, how you want to get the process done, but I think if you want to refer back, 4 students, to me, answering to me, maybe different lecturer, different approach. Of course, as I mentioned before, you need to filter how the opinion or the thinking process of the lecturer into your, does it suit to your design process? These 4 people, I think amongst them is Aina Sabrina, Safia Farah Alia, Tasha Nadira, and a bit from Abdul Hakim Zakaria. Last one maybe Chong. Too little maybe. The 4 is okay. That the top 3 is there. You can refer back, because to me most of the students, to me, when you start designing things, most of the students, except those 4 or 5, design conceptually half only. Half. To me, those 4 students, 5 students have 2 components in their, to me, in their conceptual design. The most important one is the style. Because style, you must have the style, conceptual style, what you want to do with the space, because people will see, visualize, especially the interior, how they look. So that's the most important. What do you want to do with your space? For Safia Farah, she mentioning that she had something like this eclectic, eclectic, like the fusion of these shop houses of the old Penang, especially the Chelia or Chulia Street. That is something that, so I have the idea. I have already in my mind that when this project 3, the multi-purpose elderly center, whatever it is, the elderly center, don't have in mind that there's some feature of the style, the fusion, the eclectic shop houses of Penang, which is related to the site. You cannot have this eclectic Penang in London, in Bangkok, in Jakarta. It's all different. Then it's only for this place here in this site in this part of Penang. So Popo Street, this Georgetown Heritage Area. So I think it's suitable. Then she said this like come into a fusion, Then what I'm saying, the first part is okay. The second part is more into space planning concept. Most of the students talk about the second part first. The space planning, the usage, and the concept of the usage. The usage is the next one. That's the next process, not the usage. The conceptual of something, I don't know, like a hub center, integrated hub. This is something that after you have the style, you can develop your space planning. Your conceptual on the concept of this planning. The usage of it, how you place your uh, component of it through integrated concept, the one that most of it, the community sharing. A lot of the students said that all usage, apa lagi? Daffodil, for example, I don't know, not related at all with the site. The thing is, I don't want to say, but because my role is a critic for the design process. So most of the students come up with the second part. For example, like this connecting community concept. Yeah, Roslan, Dr. Fiza, my concept is connecting. My concept is coexist. My concept, togetherness, whatever. Yeah, all usage, whatever it is. Code switch, whatever it is, you name it. Then that is the thing, the second part, that you manipulate those things and then start doing the space planning. But the most important, most of these students, most of you, forget about the style concept, which is very important. I'm interested to say this. One student said symbiosis. Symbiosis. Yes, symbiosis. If I can refer back to Kishore Kurokawa, symbiosis concept, when he designed this KLIA, yes, he back to nature, back to the cell of the human, symbiosis. But he need to refer to the local. We went to Sepang and see the palm oil. Then that palm oil become the symbiosis. It's local there. Palm oil cannot find in Beijing airport, cannot find in Bangkok airport, Jakarta airport. But in Sepang, in KLIA, a lot of palm trees. That is palm tree become symbiosis at that local particular, combine it together and become a feature within the interior of the airport. You know what I mean? So the style is very important. The style is very important. I got one student here mention this concept is there. The formula is there. The formula is there for this early part. One student said that this coexist concept is this exists here, coexist together. And then she mentioned about this Japanese Scandinavian hybrid concept. Then I got the idea. So I can feel like this very clean line, Japanese, Scandinavian, very straight line, very clean. I got the idea already, the style of it. Then of course, with this style, you need to carve all this space planning through this coexist concept, whatever you want, you say it. You know what I mean, right? Okay. And then this will be mixed together, like you're cooking, yeah? Some salt, some spices and so on, then make it nasi goreng taste good. I'm getting hungry now, noontime, lunchtime, eh? So for this, I think Tasha Nadira, eh? But it's okay. The next question, the next process is that I will ask Tasha, why you choose Japan and Japanese and Scandinavian for this Georgetown project? That is another issues. You may have to change it, may have to adjust it and things like that. There's another issues, but things the formula is there at early stage, where most of the students just thinking about all different kind of concepts, this juxtaposition, this one for all concept, this I don't know, it's not the one that I'm looking for. Okay. Aina Sabrina is quite interesting at the last part that she's mentioning that monochrome, chromatic color, and so on is part and neo deco. So I already know that. Oh, okay. So she's thinking like the style. I can imagine the interior. It's early stage is good for me to imagine neo deco. More to the art deco decorative element of this chromatic color into the interior. Then you start doing all this space planning based on whatever concept that integrity, this Penang 2020, whatsoever. But the style must be there because the client have to see the interior, or even if you do some modification of the exterior. Eh? So then easy my work. It's easy my work. Abdul Hakim also, after talking about concatenation, interconnecting, blah blah blah, and so on. The last part only is mentioned about biophilic Jawi Peranakan. So what is Jawi Peranakan? I don't know about Jawi Peranakan. Tell me about this Jawi Peranakan. Is it true that I say Baba Nyonya is Jawi Peranakan? Baba Nyonya Melaka is the Jawi Peranakan of Melaka, but Baba Nyonya Jawi Peranakan of Penang is like Malay mixed Chinese, mixed Indian, I don't know, or Malay just mixed Chinese. Yeah, and then they are Buddhists. Even though the mother is Malay, they speak Malay. The Jawi Peranakan. Their interior design also different. Decoration is different. Then you mix the biophilics. That I can imagine a lot of green, a lot of skyline, sun orientation, consideration, and so on. And then it's there. It's moving towards that direction. Then mixed with this I don't know how to pronounce concatenation, interconnected concept. And then you have entrance, you have garden, you have babysitting, you have uh, elderly games area, whatever, interconnected within this biophilic Jawi Peranakan. Then that is the next steps I will issues. Give critique issues, proper or not proper, and so on. Because the Jawi Peranakan cannot be found in elsewhere in the world, especially in here. Okay, so okay, now macam mana? So this thing is most of you already doing the space planning already. No, it's not. Don't not yet. After this, you find out about what style, conceptual style that you want to do, and then what is the conceptual planning that you want to do, combining together. Then after that, you start beginning to put the spaces together. After this, is it appropriate? These two, and so on. Is it related? So only a few. to me, to Encik Roslan, that the design process doing that. I can give more example, not only Kishu Kurokawa, maybe Tada Ando. Okay, on the projects, for example, like this apartment overlooking this bridge somewhere in Tokyo, somewhere, the two towers, like a binocular, but the style is always a concrete, bare concrete. It's a bare concrete, no decoration, very minimalist. Okay, there's a concept of it. Every building, whatever building, a minimalist. I can call also brutalism. No decorative, like macam anak dara tu dia tak ada makeup langsung, natural. Tak ada makeup, eyeshadow semua tak ada. No, apa ni? What we call it? Dress up. Natural. That is Tada Ando. Natural concrete brutalism. Then they have said that this is a binoculars concept that looking from the beach to the island is come out with that. Apa lagi? Michael Graves, for example, postmodern style. Okay, Santiago Calatrava in Milwaukee Art Museum. They said that the fly, because by the lake, the birds flies and so on, then you design such a way that the building also can have wings and so on for the art museums, things like that. So they know the style already. High tech, Santiago Calatrava, by the lake, a lot of waves, a lot of birds with the wings and so on. Many things, okay. Maybe it can help you from your history study, like Sydney Opera House in Australia, okay, like a shell, it's a shell, or like a turtle on top of each other, because it's by the coastal area, and it's a modern abstract kind of form and things like that. So yes, okay. That's my comment from your project 3 overall. So after this, I'm expecting that those who don't have a style, you need to have the first thing in your style. What is your conceptual style? I love to hear more into this. There's one place in Georgetown, Sekeping Victoria, Eng Seksan Landscape Architects inside. It's very bare. You plaster, you don't make up, just leave it like that. This sincere material, a lot of pebbles, stones, and so on, woods, furnitures, and so on. Very rustic kind, sincere interior, sincere architecture. You don't hide something, you don't paint something. You paint like you have makeup and so on, not natural. So all natural. In Georgetown, Victoria, Sekeping, as I mentioned before, that is something that's suitable. That's the style. And then you start developing of your concept of togetherness, the vista, whatever it is, and the toilet at the back, and then the cashier is over here, and then there's a link between this at the bank and the cashier and the people, and so on and so on. But the style is there. The style that the architects, the designer, the interior architects indicate early on, which is what I call it is tropical brutalism, maybe. The terms. So that's the thing. My comment. I use this media YouTube because it's longer. I got 20 minutes already. Otherwise, maybe others platform I need to use have several videos. I hope the sound is okay. And that's it for this part of the project 3. for the comment of these conceptual ideas. Okay, thank you. Assalamualaikum.